I mean, it's a unique thing, I think, to have this connection with wolves, like you obviously do. Yes. Where did this start for you?
Well, it started with the Science Museum of Minnesota had a wolf exhibit, and it broke all kinds of records. And we thought, it is educating so many people, we need to continue that education. So we started the International Wolf Center, and it was a great investment by the state and a lot of private people, and it is now the premier wolf education center. Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
All right, so what are you educating people on?
We're educating about the whole behavior of wolves all around the world, but also their relationship with humans, because as we move into their habitat, we're having a lot more encounters with wolves.
Right.
Look at that gorgeous picture.
That's beautiful.
An iconic animal of our forest and our plains, but it needs a lot of good education. And that is really our role. We're going into schools. We do some great long-distance learning, and we have the fabulous award-winning facility up in Ely, Minnesota.
You got to speak right now, because we got the whole state in on this thing, and I'm thinking about those people in Burnsville right now and in Eden Prairie that may not come across a wolf every day. They're at the shopping mall or they're at their business office or anything. Why should they care?
Well, they should care a lot. In fact, I brought a bounty 90 years ago under the cement of this building, a bounty of a wolf in 1921.
Really?
Right here. We used to have wolves right here.
Wow.
So people in Burnsville do have a history with wolves.
Interesting.
And of course now they are back more in the wildlands of our area. And we need to worry about protecting the wildlands. If we want to have a sustainable population of wolves, we need to have a lot of wildlife habitat for them with enough vulnerable food, like deer, and we need to have lower that impact, the interaction with humans.
Very interesting. So how would money help you here today?
The dollars that we raise through Give to the Max Day, as well as all throughout the year, they help our education programs, they help our outreach that happens here throughout Minnesota, in our schools, and even around the world. There are folks that are tuned in today from all parts of the world as they're following us and our campaign. We produce an amazing magazine that we get out to the public, and we have over 1.5 million people every year that go to our website to learn about wolves and to really understand the impact that they're making. Through organizations like the International Wolf Center, we can help teach people the real facts about wolves and how to live with them, not against them.
What's in the magazine? If you pick up the magazine, what kind of things are you going to find in there?
There's some great stories in here. Our most current, which just came out last week, they talk about, they give scientific reports of how wolves are interacting with other animals in other parts of the world. It really does have a global focus. We've featured the wolves of Isle Royale in northern Minnesota and some of the things that are happening there with the wolf populations. We've looked at various scientific approaches to depredation reduction, things like that. There's been a lot of different types of articles, but we really try to give people the facts through this magazine and help educate people about these incredible and incredibly smart creatures. So
you got to be proud of not only leading the way, but doing it right here in Minnesota, huh? And we're
yeah.
depending on Minnesotans today.
We are depending on Minnesota. Remember, we were the first ones. We really kept our population around. Where it was decimated around other parts of the country, Minnesota held on to a healthy population of wolves. It's moved down to Minnesota, gone over to Michigan and Wisconsin and North and South Dakota. Not only are we the focal point for a good, healthy wolf population, we are the focal point for good research. And now we have the International Wolf Center, and it complements all of them.
Sounds like you guys are doing great work. Thank you so much for being here.
Wolf.org, don't forget.
Wolf.org.
Wolf.org.
Simple enough.
That is very simple. I sure hope they will donate to us today.
Thank you very, very much for being here, Rob
Thank
Nancy.
You.